With supercars, sports cars, and luxury vehicles being the craze in many parts of the world, speed is almost an addiction to companies that build them. But there's another group of speed freaks out there, and they prefer more freedom when it comes down to riding their bike around. High-end fastest bikes are also extremely popular among those who enjoy speed, but for others, these aren't as well known or appreciated as they are by other groups of people, mainly because they are really just motorcycles instead of cars. As we all know, a motorcycle is just another form of an extension of the car. But motorcycles, if you think about it, are taken for granted because they don't get the recognition they deserve. I mean, how many commercials do you really see with either celebrities or artists on motorcycles? Or how about movies in which we see motorcyclists riding dangerously to catch criminals on their tails? We could bring up a whole list here, but needless to say, bikers are still looked down upon as sort of aggressive individuals, which is so unfair. Owning a motorbike certainly does come with its own set of perks, but it's not the same as owning something that takes your breath away when you see it. If you are fascinated by speed and want a powerful form of transportation that can do 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds, there might just be some good news for you, because shockingly, speed machines really do exist out there, because manufacturers are always looking to give their customers what they want, and sometimes that means making some seriously fast vehicles. So, if you have been thinking of getting your hands on one of the most powerful engines around and pinning your ears back in expectation of what lies ahead, we'd like to present to you the top 5 fastest bikes in the world in 2021. Number 5, MV Agusta F4 RC. The MV Agusta F4 RC is a fast, powerful street bike that is better yet than the standard version in many ways, and ranks 5th in the list of fastest bikes. It's not easy to get your hands on an MV Agusta F4 RC, and it may take years for one to become available, if at all, so we recommend getting the exact motorcycle model number from us or doing some research online before you begin to look around for this bike as part of your collection. With its 4-cylinder engine producing 205 bhp that can leap to 300 very quickly, this fantastic bike will have you tearing down the highway in pure style and comfort. The F4 series by MV Agusta is simple but highly effective to get those quick bursts when needed. An entirely new cylinder head provides an increase in airflow from 64mm intakes, with a slight mid-range torque bump correlating with riding modes, 5 predefined riding modes, from rain to track plus custom. This bike streamlines speed by reducing the overall weight of the body frame to 175 kilograms. The F4 RC is meant to be at the top of the MotoGP race, and it can reach a maximum velocity of 302 km per hour. This is for anyone who wants an exotic Italian touch without sacrificing real racing potential. Number 4, BMW S1000RR. BMW, which is a famous German auto manufacturer and motorcycle company, the likes of Harley-Davidson, has produced some of the best motorcycles in history, mesmerizing the biking community with their model lineup. One such bike that will be mentioned here is the BMW S1000RR, whose popular name among bikers is the Beast. Though its design is bulky, it is one of those bikes for riders who are looking for better performance in a sleek package. With a larger fairing and digital look than any other BMW bike could offer, this bike serves as an example to other manufacturers that adventure sports can look good with modern touch and technology. This engine, a 999cc inline 4-cylinder piston engine, is part of the latest generation of motors. It generates 13,500 revolutions per minute, 204 horsepower and 113 Nm of torque at 11,000 revolutions per minute. In comparison with the previous model S1000RR, this new bike's lighter tuning sacrifices 11 kg in total weight. It now boasts 197 kg as opposed to 208 kg for its predecessor. Number 3, Suzuki Hayabusa. The Suzuki Hayabusa ranks 3rd in the list of the top 5 fastest bikes in the world. It also happens to be one of the most famous bikes on this planet, and undoubtedly among the hottest bikes ever. This machine is meant for speed, as evidenced by its impressive stats, with 208 miles per hour being recorded as its top speed, which brings it to 3rd place behind 2 other equally hot models that are owned by our rival companies. It's safe to say, however, that it takes both hands to hold on tightly when you ride a Hayabusa, because this bad boy may just get away from you uncontrollably. You'll find 4 analog dials on the dashboard, including a speedometer and tachometer, as well as indicators for water temperature, fuel efficiency, and gear selection. The SDM's mode selector may be a special system from Suzuki that provides 3 different driving power modes, A, B, and C. This motorcycle boasts a liquid-cooled DOHC 1300cc 4-cylinder engine which can develop up to 197 horsepower. Hayabusa features fully adjustable front and rear suspension which can be upgraded to the rider's delight. However, since emission regulations are tighter in most countries nowadays, it's getting rarer to see motorcycles like this on the road. Number 2, Kawasaki Ninja ZX14R. Kawasaki Ninja ZX14R is on rank 2 in the list of top 5 fastest bikes in the world. The model happens to be among the fastest ever produced, at 208.1 miles per hour, being not only the second fastest motorcycle so far but also one of the highest and fastest production motorcycles ever put to market. In just 2.7 seconds, the Kawasaki Ninja ZX14R could reach a speed of up to 100 km per hour. The Ninja ZX14R is known for having a very powerful engine, capable of reaching up to 197.3 km/10,000 revolutions per minute peak power. In recent years, the Kawasaki Ninja series was consistently among the best motorcycles in its category, as it was initially in terms of technological advances and research since its launch back in 2003. This motorcycle is an example of cutting-edge technology only recently introduced to the kinds of vehicles that are used for street purposes. As is typical with the name Ninja, Kawasaki intended for this one to compete directly against that other gentleman's ultra-powerful bike, the Hayabusa, and put out a bike designed to be both extremely fast and likable by as many bikers who get the chance to ride them as possible. Number 1, Kawasaki Ninja H2R. The Ninja H2R motorcycle is the first bike to be classified as a supercharged sport bike. It is a flagship model from Kawasaki and, just like its name suggests, it was created for those on the road who like pushing the limits. The H2R took part in many racing competitions, but it was not always easy for it to win. However, when placed under no compromise conditions at the racetrack, this bike was able to hold its own against faster opposition. Because of such overwhelming power, this motorcycle never hits the streets and is purely track only. The all-new Ninja H2R is the most powerful production motorcycle in the world. Producing an astounding 197 horsepower, it features a potent Polaris RZR 1000 base 998cc engine, a 5mm shorter wheelbase than the street-legal H2 model. If we look at the technical specifications, it is safe to say that the Kawasaki Ninja H2 is the fastest street-legal motorcycle in the world from the list of top 5 fastest bikes in the world in 2021. Its powerful engine was able to reach a top speed of 400 km per hour and go down in history as one of the world's fastest motorcycles of all time. The lightweight design and power of this bike are enough to make it something you'd want to own. I hope, in this video, you get to know more about the latest unique gadgets on the market. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon as we upload gadgets videos on our channel. Thanks for watching. We will see you guys in the next video.